Gandharv. Good morning, my dear students. So today we will revise this foreign exchange rate chapter. Foreign exchange rate is there, so that chapter I am going to revise. In case of any query, okay, most welcome. Those who are there, they can also take attendance or good morning to them. Okay. So the meaning of foreign exchange rate, the meaning of foreign exchange rate. So foreign exchange rate at rate which, okay, domestic currencies, okay, exchange with the international currency. Generally we talk about Indian rupees and American dollars. So how many units of Indian rupees you are paying to get 1 unit of dollar? So around like 72, so 72, right? Okay, so at right now you have to pay 72 rupee to get $1, for example. So exchange rate is like this. So how many units of the domestic currency you people are paying to the to get 1 unit of others currencies, okay, of international currency. So one question is there: appreciation of domestic currency and depreciation of domestic currency. Appreciation, okay. So what is the difference between appreciation and depreciation of the domestic currency? Okay, MS and KS. So this is a question. So appreciation of domestic currency. Appreciation of domestic currency. Okay. So let me give you first of all example. I am giving you example so that you will be able to understand this concept. Okay. So $1, let earlier it was equal to 75 rupee. Now $1 that is equal to 70 rupee. This is called appreciation of the domestic currency. Now how much you are paying? 70 rupee to get the same dollar. To get the same dollar. So now you are paying less. Earlier and now you are paying 70 rupee. So there is a 5 rupee, we can say discount, or 5 rupee, we can say favor, rupee 5 in your favor. Okay. And depreciation vice versa. For example, $1, earlier it was 70, now $1 is equal to let 80 rupee. 80 rupee. 80 rupee. Earlier, now. Okay. So now you are paying more. This is called depreciation of domestic currency. Domestic currency means Indian rupees. Domestic currency is Indian rupees. Are you getting? So keep in mind these examples. It will help you to understand the topic very easily and fastly. Okay. So first I have given the example. So second point number 1 is over. That is related to example. I started from examples. Okay. Second, in this case, less rupees needed to buy. So don't you think? Second point, see from here only. See the exchange rate. From there, you can make the second point. How do you need more Indian rupees to buy 1 unit of dollar or less? Obviously, less. Okay. So fall in exchange. So here, fall in exchange rate. Here, fall in exchange rate. Exchange. There is a fall in the exchange rate. In this case, when Indian domestic currency appreciate, it means fall in the exchange rate. Fall in exchange rate. Earlier 170, 1:70, now 1:7. Okay, 1:75 it was earlier. Now 1:70. So there is a fall in the exchange rate. So in this case, what should I write? What should I write with it? Depreciation of domestic currency. So exchange rate in this situation. Okay. Rise in exchange rate or fall in exchange rate? Rise in exchange rate. rise in exchange rate. Rise in exchange rate. Okay. Second, now do you think less rupee is required or more rupee is required? Exchange rate will fall. Okay, it shows. Well, first example. Now for second point, it shows that there is a fall in exchange rate. Depreciation, increase in the or rise in the exchange rate. Third point, don't you think less rupees required to buy? Less rupees means earlier 75, now you are paying 70 rupees. So less rupees required to buy same dollar. Or here more rupees is required to buy same dollar. Okay, 1 unit of dollar we can say. Understood? So here less rupees are required within. If you want to purchase this, then less rupees is required to purchase. Okay, to buy $1. To buy $1, and here we can say more rupees are required to get $1. Okay, to get $1. So third point. So see, point number 3 is also coming from here. Less rupees required to get $1 when there is a appreciation of domestic currency. Point number 2, depreciation of the domestic currency. So more Indian rupees, now 80 in place of 70, means more Indian rupees are required to buy $1. To buy $1. Okay. Then next point, cause. That is related to cause. So here increase in the supply of foreign exchange or decrease in the demand for foreign exchange. Causes increase in supply of foreign exchange and decrease in the demand for foreign exchange. When there is a fall in the exchange rate, see point number 2. So increase in the supply of foreign exchange rate. So supply of foreign exchange will increase and decrease in the demand for foreign exchange by the foreigners. Understood? And here, if we talk about the causes, then increase in the demand for foreign exchange. Increase in the demand for foreign exchange from their point of view. Okay, increase in the demand for foreign exchange. Got it? And decrease in the supply of foreign exchange. At the end, they have given the examples. So example we have taken early, means first point is related to the points only, related to the examples only. Okay, so this is about the question appreciation and depreciation. So whenever there is one more point is there, when appreciation of the domestic currency. Okay, appreciation of the domestic currency. So this time, okay, imports increases. We can say import increases. When there is an appreciation of the domestic currency, so you have to pay less rupee to get the same dollar. So that time imports increases. And when there is a depreciation of domestic currency, that time exports increases. Okay. Now Indian things, goods are cheap in the Indian market. So foreigner or multinational companies, okay, foreigners or people from rest of the world, they buy more goods from the Indian market. Okay, because $1 is able to buy more units. Okay, earlier $1.70, now 10 rupees they are getting more. Okay, so that 10 rupee can be utilized to buy more goods. So automatically exports will increase in case of depreciation of domestic currency. Appreciation of domestic currency. So if you don't want to use this point, simply you can go for this causes on okay or impact on export and import. Export and import weighting. Okay. Next question is there. Next question is there. Okay. In the high order thinking skills. High order thinking skills in your book. Okay. How does appreciation and depreciation of domestic currency affects exports and imports of the domestic economy. Export and imports of the domestic economy. So means appreciation and depreciation of impact of appreciation and depreciation of the domestic currency on export and import. So when you talk about the appreciation of the domestic currency, say in this case are okay. So if you talk about the imports, so imports generally fall. Okay. So here both the questions are at one point similar. No difference is there in these both the questions. Okay, they are somewhat related. Okay, so these questions are somewhere